Hello, my name is GregTech, and welcome back. GregTech New Horizons series. Just crafting up another chest here because I am getting so many food items, which is awesome. I am definitely not complaining, but yeah, I just want to have a separate thing for this so I can just keep this all organized. So like all the final. This is all like parts of food. I don't need any of that, but waffles. Yeah, I'm just going to keep all this stuff separate. So this is my food. And then I can easily fill my lunchbox because this is getting a bit crazy in there. And the reason I'm getting so much food is because I'm turning in all these quests that we've gotten over the past few episodes. I'm just finishing this up. I did craft up the plant lens. I can't remember if I finished that at the end of last episode or right after I finished, but I did get that. So plant seeds is actually, I think we get, I don't remember what we get from those. I'm assuming rotten flesh and stuff along those lines. Let me throw that in there. I do have a bunch of loot bags, so let's see if we get anything good. Lots of seeds. All right, they're all 4 terrawort seeds, which is actually pretty cool. Terrawort, I believe, that's like netherwort, but it's blue, and I believe it removes what are the things? Debuffs, I believe. Fertilizer. Steve's carts. Probably not going to use that. Don't know if we're going to be using Steve carts in this playthrough, but you never know. I will take some more potions. I haven't really used them, but yeah, there's some cool stuff, and I'm always happy to get food. The more food I get, the longer I can put off having to actually do something with them. Alright. Pressure plates, weighted pressure plates, they'll probably be used in something, yeah. I don't know if we're going to be using that, but there's usually stuff that I end up using them, but I guess we should plant these. Oh, we got aluminum gravel. Okay, that's cool. That, I'll actually just throw it in here. That just helps get us to the next stage. So, guess we'll just do... I don't know if these, to be honest, I can't remember if the terra plants need a... They might need a block underneath. I can't remember, to be honest. Well, I just destroyed one. Whoops. It's always annoying when I do stuff like that. Yeah, if you right-click again, it'll destroy it. Oh well. Gotta be careful. Actually, we'll just put this zom plant over there. But yeah, the cool thing is those are actually scanned, so you can actually see all the stats. I can't get those yet because we don't have the right circuits. I think you need MV to get all those stats. So unfortunately, yeah, we can't see them. But yeah, these are 111. Eventually we will breed some better ones, but fortunately it does look like it is locked behind MV circuits at least. I don't have those, so one of the ways you can do is the crop analyzer. But yeah, that's an assembler MV circuit. That. And the other way you could do it is the scanner, but this is locked behind MV circuits as well, which is kind of annoying. But right, I had one more quest I needed to turn in here. And that's this one. I think I was kind of debating which one I wanted. Loot bag doesn't matter, flint and steel doesn't matter. Lava crystal adds like furnace to a tinker's tool. But I don't think that's going to be able to turn... Like, the main reason you would do that would be like wood to charcoal, but that recipe is disabled. So there is no furnace recipe for wood to charcoal. So that won't do a dang thing for me. And I don't want to smelt up ores, obviously. So I'm just going to actually take the snow golem. And, yeah, I want the snow golem because I might be able to, well, not might, but we will be able to, I can spawn it, and then as long as I'm not in a hot biome, Actually, this is actually a cold biome right here. It will produce snow for us, and we're going to need snow at some point. So that is why I did that. All right. Also, plant lens, not as exciting as I thought it was going to be. I think it just lets you, it just tells you what the crop is, but it doesn't tell you the stats. I was hoping it would tell you the stats, but it does not. It might help when you're breeding, because you'll see like a little thing. You won't know what it is. You can use this to find out what it is, but we're not doing that yet. All right, so that's kind of where we're at so far. I'm basically smelting up some steel. That's kind of my... That's the our bottleneck at the moment for all the LV machines we're going to need. I would like to get more of these. Also, I did find out the fire brick recipe. Now, if you remember this really annoying recipe, bucket concrete, and we were kind of curious with the different types of concrete. There's 2 types, and I realized, someone pointed it out, that there is an assembler recipe, and this actually does both concrete. So you can use that concrete, but it's an assembler recipe. It's not the way I was thinking it was going to be before. So I'm thinking I'm going to need an assembler anyway. And I'm going to need a mixer. So should that be the next tier we go to? That's almost kind of what I'm thinking. There's the mixer recipe right there. Relatively easy to craft up. And the assembler is somewhere else. There's the assembler. It's locked behind the robot arms. Now these are quite expensive, unfortunately. Lots of steel. But the assembler is just so convenient. Makes getting cables easier. It makes getting a lot of stuff easier. Don't have to do it in crafting tables. You might get better ratios. So I think that's what we're going to do today, at least. It's probably going to take me all day to get this thing crafted up. Maybe I'll do the basic chemical reactors as well, because that only takes 1 motor as well. So what would that, really quick, I got that. We're working on that. So basic mixer, chemical reactor, assembler. I think the assembler, if I remember correctly, takes 10 motors. There's 2, 4, and then these are 6. Yeah. Or this is 3 motors, so a total of 10 motors for that. 11, 12. So I need 12 motors is kind of what I need to start working towards. But yeah, let me do a whole bunch, because obviously I have to wait for this to smelt up as well. So I'm not getting a ton of steel, but it takes time to craft this stuff up anyway. So this will just be ticking along. I need to throw some more iron in there. I have a bunch of iron. I need to... I usually throw 16 ingots in, because since I'm using charcoal, that is a stack of charcoal. That's kind of what I've been doing. Eventually we'll have a hopper on here probably to do that for me, but yeah. I need to go get charcoal from the pit, and yeah, I may even expand the pit as well. I have plenty of bricks. It is a 4x4 now. I need to add... So it needs to be a 5x5. That would be 25 bricks. So I have 16. I need 25. So I need 9. And that will expand it. That is not bad at all. I don't know how I ended up with so many... I totally miscalculated bricks somewhere. I don't know how I did that, but... Yeah. Alright. We'll be back. I think quite a bit of time is going to pass before... I come back. All right, we are back, and boy, did we have to go through a lot of rubber for this. So I'm thinking before I do the mixer, I think I'm gonna do the chemical reactor and the assembly machine, I think. because I am tearing through this rubber, and it's not difficult to get. We get 4 sulfur per ore, and there's tons of ore in that vein in the nether. But I am going through a ton of raw rubber dust, so I have to keep... I've gone out there 3 times to do that because we need plates for the wires, and I even bought some tin cables as well. But I'm almost out of coin, so I don't want to spend it on these anymore. I basically want to save them for these 3. These are the most annoying parts at this point. But it's basically... yeah, it's basically 6 and 1... yeah, 6 rubber dust and 2 sulfur per 1 rubber sheet, and I need that per tin cable. So, man, I'm tearing through that. So, I definitely want to sort that out, and to do that, we'll do the chemical reactor. Yeah, see, I'm like, I'm out of wires. I need more. For that, I'm probably gonna need even more. I'm just trying to hold off because I'm about to get a much better ratio. So I'm just trying to do the exact amount that I need here. For the assembly line and the chemical reactor. I'm probably gonna need, I don't know, we'll see. But there is the LV machine hulls. So with this, now there is the robot arms. So as we can see, there's 6 tin cables. So what's that? 36 raw rubber pulp, and you only get 3 per sticky resin. So, yeah. Oop, forgot to put the extra ones in there. There is my robot arms, and then again, this is 12 rubber sheets. So, holy cow, does this require a lot. All right. So that's, if I remember correctly, it was that, and then, yes, there we go. So I need just a bit more. 2. Is that right? No, that's 1. No, that's enough, I think, right? I've just tried to remember. It's yeah. Also, I'm thinking once we get to the assembly line, while that's cooking up, I'll just mention this. I think, let's see. There's the assembly line. There's a few things. Yeah, there's the LV cables it's probably telling us to make. We should be able to, I can't remember, I thought I remember seeing a thing for it, but basically to get to the Twilight Forest, which is kind of the first place we need to get, if I can even find, I don't remember where the things are, but we need an assembler basically. I could have sworn, I could have sworn I saw something, and I just don't remember where it was. It was something to say like this way to get to the Twilight Forest. All right, there we go. And 10 cables. I'm probably going to need a bit more, so I'll probably cut here in a second, but I just wanted to get that because that is very, very expensive early on, so it feels pretty dang good getting that going. All right, so that and the chemical reactor. All right, I do need a couple more, but everything else I think we're good. No, don't want to do that. Shoot. All right, so I just need a couple more. We'll be right back. And there we go. 2 10 wires. Boy, I'm going to be happy to not have to do it that way. All right, nice. Chemical reactor. And that should be a... Why isn't it? What did I skip? I saw a chemical reactor on here. Oh. Okay, there it is. I was a bit confused there for a second. I'm like, why? Oh, man. I don't have cables. Alright. Now, what we're going to do... I'm not going to do the horribly expensive way anymore. We're going to do, let's see, probably this. And a chemical reactor in the middle. We'll do into the right. Fluid auto output into there. I do have a circuit. That is what I was going to use for the mixer. I'm just going to borrow this for that. So 10 cables. Is it a 24? Really? I didn't know you could do it that way. Oh, that's funny. I never looked that way. I was doing it this way. It's the same price, but I was throwing an extra step in there. Whoops. So that's 2 ingots. That's funny. I think it's because I saw that rubber and I was like, oh, that's not the right rubber. I don't know what I was thinking. But yeah. All right. So I should have been doing it that way. That's funny. But yeah, we're going to do it this way. So there it is. Molten rubber. Yeah. 24. And 24 is down there in the bottom, and a screwdriver on that one. I'm gonna have to get some more of these circuits. I'm just kind of waiting until we get some better ratios. Now that I would really prefer to not have to do these circuits, maybe the better one. I don't know, we'll see. I'll probably craft up some more of these. Yeah, so now we can do this. We do 1 sulfur, 9. So instead of the 1 and 3 gets you 1 ingot, 1 sulfur and 9 raw rubber gets you 9 ingots. So that is way, way better. How much better is that? Is that like 3 times as more efficient with the raw rubber? No. Yeah. I don't even know. I'm not going to do math is hard. I should never do math while you're recording because you come out looking kind of silly. You can't do basic math. So there we go. There is 9 ingots from that. And then I could just throw that in there. And there we go. That is much, much easier to get now. We will use these to do this. Can I get spray cans yet? I do have a chemical reactor and an assembler. Oh, I need a fluid canning machine, right? So we can do the assembler recipe. I can even get empty cells, which are really, really helpful, actually. But yeah, I needed the assembler to get this, and then I can actually use... Yeah, the fluid canning machine, but we're one away from that. We are 1 machine away from that. Alright, so just continue moving this line down. Wire mill and bending machine. Does I'm just trying to remember how much power they use, because I need to, yeah, that's kind of a little bit more power heavy. Polarizer is probably really low. Electric, no, magnetized. That 16. So I can move this one farther down. I don't want to like move that one, but the lathe, we did have that one recipe that it couldn't do. Yeah. See, there's a problem trying to go through this is a whole lot of recipes. Yeah, like that one's pretty cheap. The rod, iron rod. 16. Yeah, we're good there. I think it's good there. So, all right, there is that. I need to get some more of these. Now, let's see. One of those. Some more. And wires. How we doing on Steam? We're doing okay. I did drop down to about here, and I threw a whole bunch more charcoal in there. Oh shoot, I didn't realize that was full. Dang it. I don't know how long that was not producing steel. I did not notice that. Alright, but I think we're good here for oh, yeah. Alright. This is the one issue with having only one thing here. I'm gonna have to jump back and forth, but I think we're good. We only need two actually. We're good. And what was the plate recipe? That was a 1. I think it's that for 1. Yeah. There is a easier way to do it. We will probably get that at some point sooner than later, but I believe this thing, circuit programmer. Yeah, this is MV. So can't get that yet, but that makes it much easier to program these circuits. You just put them in there and then click the button. I also think there is a actual block that does kind of the similar thing. Circuit programmer. Again, MV 8 robot arms. Yeah, I don't think so. But all right, so there we go. So got that. I'll leave that up there because I still have to craft that this way. Actually, no. There'll be an easier way to craft it up now. Glue, though. I don't really have any glue. You can get this from that. If I want to do it that way. Because this gives the same ratio as the extractor, except you also get plant balls as a % chance, and you get some refined glue. And then glue has a couple different things here. That's actually pretty cool for sticky resin or a sticky piston. You don't have to use a slime ball, which is actually pretty cool. All right, let's do this, and this will be our mixer. No, it won't. I need more wrought iron. I cannot wait till we get faster wrought iron, which is actually, I'm gonna look at that recipe. I get this going. I usually do 7 at a time, just because 7 gives 63 nuggets. I could do this in there, but then I would have to pour a whole bunch. So I'm just doing it this way. Arc furnace. What are we looking at with that? Graphite cell. This thing is annoying if I remember. Yeah, I need a canning machine. Tin cable. Everything else is relatively easy though, but you need oxygen in this too, so I don't have that. But that will get us wrought iron easier that way. So that's kind of the easier. Oh boy. It's a iron ingot goes in there. Oh, excuse me. I didn't hit mute in time. Alright. Yeah, we'll get the mixer crafted up here, and we'll be right back. Alright, I totally forgot I put the 2 wrought iron plates in there. I switched the thing. I really wish you could see what's in these like you can in 1.16. Make that happen, devs. Alright, there we go. So, what was it? That. No, I'm short one. That's right, I was thinking it was only one. I'm short. Dang it. Alright. Well, I actually almost have everything for it. Actually. I can just probably do it right now, actually. I have those, I have the red LA cable, I have that now. I just need... we want... Oh, I can't. Oh, I can! You need an assembler to turn these back in. And I... Funny enough, it's actually a 1. That will turn these back in. Should I? Yeah, I guess I will. I think it's worth it doing it, buying it. These circuit boards, it saves on quite a bit of copper. And I just filled up a whole bunch of Wests here, crafting all these machines up. Alright, that actually wasn't that bad. I'm actually getting pretty quick at crafting these up now. There. There. And... what did I do? Oh. That wasn't good. No! Oh, I did Damascus steel. That's funny. Alright. That was a big old mistake. Rip Damascus steel. I was gonna do that like a weapon with that stuff. Can I turn that back into... how many? I used 2 ingots and I'm gonna get 12 back. Yeah. Screwed myself up there. I'm gonna lose it no matter what. Yeah. Oh well. I wasn't using it anyway at the moment, so... Did I just do... Oh my goodness. Oh man. Been a long day, folks. I can't tell the difference between steel, iron, and steel. We try this one more time. There we go. There's the right one. Holy cow. Well, it's always kind of funny when you screw stuff up. Sort of. There we go. And 2 of that. There we go. You know what? While we're here, I'm just going to do that. What was the thing? That? There we go. Might as well just do it now. It's going to annoy me jumping it back and forth like that. So I'm just going to throw it in there and have it done and taken care of, and I won't have to worry about it anymore. Alright, mixer. Mixer is usually really cheap. Not all of them, but for the most part, they are pretty cheap. Usually I do about 8 to 10 machines, I think is a decent length. After that, I'm going to start putting some more on like top and even on the bottom once we start getting rid of these. But any more than about that, you're going to start running into power loss issues. So just keep that in mind. But all right, we got the mixer. And with that, I'm going to be able to make some much easier wet concrete. So clay dust, stone dust, quartz sand, calcite. I do have to get some calcite, and I think this is actually a much better ratio anyway. It's almost like half. Isn't that like half what I was using before? Yeah, so 2 calcite, quartzite, stone dust, clay dust. You get 1 bucket, and then the 1 bucket is 1 fire brick. Well, I'm actually, if I do it this way, there's... that would be like the 1 bucket, but I'm actually, if we look at this recipe, I'm actually getting 2 out of that. So I'm actually cutting the resources in half with that. Alright, that's awesome. But I do have to go get some more calcite. I do not. I just got the exact amount of calcite both times for this, because it's quite sporadic in that vein. And as we can see, how much I have mined up trying to get the calcite. So I'm going to have to do that in between episodes. Unfortunately, we're not going to get to see this in action yet, but we will definitely be using it. Crushed ice. That's kind of funny. How do you get crushed ice? Just pulverize? Oh, hello. Look at this. I don't know if I would want to be drinking crushed ice that's got radioactive coolant in it, but that's kind of funny. Yeah, I figured it was probably ice in a pulverizer. That's kind of funny. All right, but I think that is pretty cool progression, actually. Assembly machine, chemical reactor. We can open up so much with the assembly machine. But anyway, that's going to be it for this episode. I'm going to do some more, probably do a bit of farming in between episodes, and yeah, we'll come back and see what more we can get into. I really need to be pushing towards the blast furnace. I may craft up the thing for the Twilight Forest so I can get a whole bunch of... Can't remember what the actual recipe is. There it is. Quick and dirty portal generator. I couldn't remember the name of it. This is how you get into the Twilight Forest. It does require 4 of those, but now I can actually craft it up. Because I want to get silver, because I want to get some solar panels going. Solar boilers. Anyway, that's going to be it for today, so thanks for watching, and have a good one.